Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. So, with the coronavirus lockdown, I've been stuck in the house. Normally it's not that big a deal. I actually quite like just sitting in my house. All my video games are here and I've got telly to watch, so I usually find stuff to do, but I tend to get a little bit stir crazy after a while, and I've been in this house now for the last 6 days, non-stop. I've got time off work, so I really don't want to go into work because if I catch this thing, I will be very unhappy. And yeah, so I'm off work, but I can't do anything. Normally I'd be going to the cinema, I'd maybe go to museums and stuff. I like to just go out and do stuff, walk about. Glasgow's got lots of stuff to do, so yeah, I'm just kind of stuck in the house. I'm starting to get a bit bored. I feel like I'm just about getting to that point where drinking on my own in the house and getting pished on my own is starting to seem like a really good idea, which it's not something, I ever do. I only ever really drink when I'm with other people. Normally, I don't tend to drink on my own. But figured for the first time of drinking on my own, at least in this house anyway, I would do so with a beer for you guys. So I've picked up this from Lidl. This is a March of the Penguins Smooth Creamy Stout. Now, this one I've never tried before, and I like a stout though every now and then. I'll be honest, I didn't pick this out of any good reason. I didn't think it sounded nice or anything like that. I didn't really read it. I just saw that it was called March of the Penguins and it has penguins on it, and so I bought it because I like penguins. They're probably my favourite animal, to be honest. So I figured I would give this a go. This is by the Williams Bros Brewing Co. I've had it in the fridge as well, so it's nice and cool. So nice relaxing beer. Let's have a wee read and see if we can learn a little bit more about it. It's 4.9% alcohol volume, which isn't too bad. A silky smooth stout, March of the Penguins is brewed with a blend of chocolate malt and roasted barley combined with lovely hop aromas and a spicy fruity finish. Sounds quite nice. Brewed and bottled by William Bros Brewing Co. in Alloa, Scotland. So, as it turns out, it's actually a Scottish beer. It actually says that on the front, produce of Scotland. So, there you go. Scottish beer is normally what I drink, to be fair. I mean, I would normally order a Tennent's if I'm just going for cheap and normal. That's what I would have as a Tennent's. I had Tennent's in a video before, but I wasn't reviewing it in that video. I was having it with something, but I can't remember what it was. But I like to try every beer. I like going to like Weatherspoons because they have tons of beers on and usually have something really, really cheap on tap, like beer of the week or whatever. So I like to try all the different ones just to see what they like, and yeah, I like different stuff. As you've probably realised from watching all my videos, I eat a lot of different stuff on here. But hopefully this will be nice. What's in it? Let's see. Ingredients: water, malted barley, malted wheat, oats, hops, orange peel, and yeast. So, straightforward, beery stuff. It doesn't tell you what the calories or anything in it. It's hard to say because they don't normally put calories on alcoholic beverages, at least not in this country. I don't know why it's exempt, but from whatever reason it is, I put it into my MyFitnessPal and it came up saying it was about 230 something calories for the bottle for 500 millilitres, which is what this is, I'm assuming. Yeah, 500 millilitres. So I think that's about what it is, which, it's quite a lot, but let's face it, alcohol isn't good for you in any way, shape or form. You get that thing where they say, oh, a glass of wine is good for you. I don't know if that's true, if that's really true or not, if that's just something that alcoholics made up so they could drink more wine, but I'm not really a wine drinker. A glass of beer every day probably isn't good for you, and this is stout, so it's going to be quite filling, let's say. It's I'll be able to poop out a loaf of bread tomorrow morning, let's just put it that way. The UK Chief Medical Officer recommends adults do not regularly drink more than 14 units per week. And this has got 2.5 units, so I could have 4 more of these and like a half. So, let's break this bad boy open then and see what it looks like. And as I describe this, I'm going to try and be scientific and describe all the flavors and the notes and all of that. I've never watched a beer review before, so I'm not sure what you're supposed to be looking for in a beer. And I've never really, I just drink beer. Ooh, that's quite nice. And that's about as far as it really goes. So I might come off sounding like a tosspot at the end of this video, but we'll see. Right. Smells stouty. Definitely got that malty smell to it. With a hint of chocolate. Right, let's pour it into our wee glass here and see how it looks. Ooh. I'm kidding, it's not really a stout, it's just Coca-Cola that I siphoned into a beer bottle. Okay, no, I'm only kidding. Does look like Coke though, doesn't it? So it's very, very dark stout. Even the head is quite brown. So, let's do this then. This is March of the Penguins, Smooth Creamy Stout by Williams Bros Brewing Company. It's a produce of Scotland. Let's give it the old taste test. It's quite good. It's bitter. You can sort of very, very slightly taste the chocolate, sort of a chocolatey note to it. I'm not really getting the fruity finish, to be honest. Quite similar to Guinness, although maybe not quite as thick as a Guinness, not as thick in the liquid as a Guinness. It's not very fizzy. It's quite flat. I wouldn't say flat, but it's not as carbonated as I was expecting it to be. Not like a lager. I suppose stouts aren't that. Haven't got that much carbonation in them. It's got a bitterness and a yeastiness to it. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. I quite like it. If you like a stout, I think you would like it. Yeah, very similar to Guinness. Hint of chocolate with bitterness. So, yeah, it's quite good. It's quite good. I'll finish that, definitely. I definitely would buy that again. It's very good. And I would recommend it. That's about as much as I have to say about it, to be honest. I think for my next beer review, and this is the first beer review I've done on this channel. I think for my next beer review, I'll probably watch some beer reviews first on the internet, on the YouTubes probably, just to see what a beer review actually consists of, because I want to be able to discuss these things properly, because I don't want to just taste it and say, that's a beer. I don't think that will stay interesting for very long, but for a first beer review, I chose a good one, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm trying to think what other drinks I have in the house. So if I really want to just get pished tonight, I do have some cider, but it's in the cupboard, which isn't great. I want to put it in the fridge. Well, I think I've actually got some in the fridge. I have got a bottle of rum as well. A wee rum would go down quite well. I've only got Pepsi though. I don't have any Coke. I need to get some Coke. I need to go out and get some mixers. Maybe tomorrow I'll go out and get some mixers, and tomorrow I'll have a wee sesh. Go on the Xbox and just have a sesh. And then go on Grand Theft Auto and kill some folks. That'd be fun. Go for a wee drive in Grand Theft Auto. Anyway, that was the March of the Penguins. I would gladly buy that again. They've definitely managed to catch me by having a penguin on the bottle. Very clever, Williams Bros. You clearly knew what you were doing when you sold that one. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy this and chill out for a bit. and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please leave a comment down below to let me know what other stuff you think I should try. Hit the subscribe button so you can come back and watch my videos whenever you want. And just hit the wee bell if you want notifications anytime a new video comes out. I upload twice a week, every Wednesday and every Sunday. So plenty of stuff. There's plenty of stuff already on the channel as well, so go on there and have a wee look and see what's what. And yeah, that's about it. Hit the old thumbs up and go on my Instagram and do all the YouTube stuff and the social media stuff, because all of that stuff's really nice. Grand. Right, thanks very much, guys. I will catch you on the next one. That's not going to go back on. I'll see you later.